Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the reaction to Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, episode 22. Well, last episode, Shirahi completely kind of snapped out of jealousy toward the three sisters and their relationships with Uryu at this point, and she made a wish of her own to a completely different shrine, and apparently one that does not care how, kind of bad the wish is, and it granted her the wish of basically making Uryu to have never met them in the first place, and also she has become um his girlfriend as well. So yeah, currently in a completely alternate timeline where Uryu has no relationship whatsoever with the three sisters, and now he's in a relationship with Shirahi. And we're gonna find out what happens with that because Shirahi had to do some pretty nasty things to get this timeline set up, and Uryu still retained the memories of that previous life where he did have all those relationships with the sisters as well. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, Shirahi's done a bad thing at this point, and we gotta fix it. And also, we're eventually probably gonna have to confront her about what she did, and we'll see if she's willing to repent for what she's done, and we'll see if Uryu will be willing to forgive her once he finds out too. But for now, we're gonna live this new timeline for a while, it seems. So let's see what happens with it. There'll be two versions of this reaction. There'll be the timer-based version if you want to sync up your own video player to that. Or if you want to stay on this video, there'll be a smaller version of my own video player on the side of the screen for you. Without further ado, let's get into Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, episode 22. Well, there he is. Well, that's what I thought was gonna happen, but yeah, exactly. His world has been turned upside down. That's a lot of drawings on him.
やっぱり夢じゃない。神社で過ごした日常が消えてから
3 days of his new timeline.
もう3日になる。
And Shira, he's obviously trying to keep it a secret too, that she's aware of the situation. I mean, there is still like a 1% chance that she really doesn't have memories of the situation too, and it's only Uryu, but considering she's the one that made the wish, I'm pretty sure that she's aware of what she's done at this point, and so far she's okay with that, which isn't a good thing really at all. So yeah, I mean, I feel like the truth is gonna eventually come out, and I don't know what's gonna happen when it finally does. Like, is she gonna be like, sorry about doing it, and will Uryu be willing to forgive her for doing it too? I want to believe that he'll at least forgive her, but yeah, it's a tough situation we found ourselves in all of a sudden. Did not expect to get this kind of Shirahi, but we have. I guess that's what jealousy can do to someone. She was holding up a lot of pent up frustration for a while, and I guess it finally, the walls finally broke down. It's a nightmare every day right now.
数日前も神社に引き取られたとかありえないこと言ってたわよね。ほんとびっくりしたよ。疲れてるのかしら。勉強に根詰めすぎなんじゃない？
大丈夫だよ。
そう？とりあえず卒業まではここにいていいんだから安心してね。 何も心配しないで、無理せず受験に集中してちょうだい。
わかった。そう、これが俺の身に起きた異変の正体。どうやら俺と白ひは奇跡園を出ていないということになっているらしい。施設を出なかった俺は白ひと一緒にこの学校
Oh
に
yeah,
通
so
ってい
he's in
る
a
ことに
different school now too.
神果て、また100点とは素晴らしい。今回も頑張ったな。みんなも神果てを見習えよ。俺は天神神社に引き取られていない。つまりあいつらも俺のことを忘れたんじゃなく、そもそも知らなかったって
Yeah,
ことに
they
なる。
never met in the first place.
さすが学年一。たまたまだろ。ごけんさん、兄弟の推薦もらえそうなんやろ。ほんますごいよな。この世界の俺には兄弟医学部の推薦枠の話が来ているらしい。元の世界ではそんなのなかったのに。そして気になることといえば、
ウリュウ、はい、
いいよ、自分で食うから。この世界で俺と白ひは付き合ってること。
Yeah, everything about this new world seems to be.
彼氏冷たない？白ひかわいそうやん。いいよ。
Everything in this world seems to be catered toward Shirahi's like desires and yours to a certain extent.
僕はウリュウのそういう不愛想なとこも好きだ
And
よ。
she's apparently a lot more aggressive in this world as well.
ヒューヒュー。おいおい、イチャイチャしてんちゃうぞ。
うるせえ、ほっといてくれよ。
どうしたの？
You're the one staring at me.
今元の世界に戻る方法を考えないと、このままの生活を続けるわけにはいかない。
So what's the plan then?
なあ白ひ、こんな感じの三姉妹のこと本当に知らないのか？
またそれ？知らないってば。
Why are you on this?
そんな妖怪の知り合いはいないよ。相変わらず下手だね。
Three evil spirits, huh?
ウリュウさ、最近変だよ。真昼さんに見てもらった方がいいんじゃ。
おかしなこと言ってるのは分かってる。でも本当の俺は神社に引き取られてて、新しい家族と生活してるんだよ。そこでは俺とお前は付き合ってるわけではないけど、お互い兄弟を目指して頑張ってる。俺はその世界に帰りたいんだ。
ごめん。ちょっとよくわかんないけど。
Oh,
それって遠回しに僕と別れたいってこと？
いや、そういうわけじゃなくて。あいて。
ウリュウのアホ、石頭、顔面から。
待ってくれ、話を聞いて。
修羅場ね。
真昼さん、
相変わらず人付き合いが下手くそね。もう少し白ひの気持ちも考えてあげたら？覚えてる？あの子がまだ施設に来たばかりの頃、家族を事故で亡くして以来、白ひはずっと一人塞ぎ込んでた。
now you're gonna make me feel bad for her even though she's doing a bad thing right now.
急に言われても。
悪いけど俺は忙しくてお前に構ってる暇はない。
Thanks for
俺
that.
は隣で勉強してるからお前は飽きるまで泣いとけなんて言ったのよ。
What a tsundere.
落ち込んでる女の子によくあんなこと言えたもんね。
I see why you blocked that memory out.
思い出した。
でも白ひは君のそういうところに惹かれたんだと思うわよ。誰かに頼ることなく自分の力で成し遂げようとする姿勢にね。あの日以来白ひはずっと君を追いかけて努力してきたのよ。ずっとウリュウ、君の隣にいるために。
Back to studying next to her.
さっきはごめんな。隣で勉強しててもいいか。
どうぞ。何も心配しないで。無理せず受験に集中してちょうだい。
兄弟の推薦もらえそうなんやろ。ほんますごいよな。
Everyone's being like weirdly nice to him at this point.
この世界では何も悩まなくていい。
It's like too perfect. It doesn't make
これ以
sense.
上望むことなんて何も。
ウリュウ、ちょっといい？
なんかよ。
Oh no.
悪いんだけど、ちょっとシャンプーハット取ってくれない？あら、ありがとう。
Why is she in the dream too?
ありがとう、ウリュウ。
お、こんぐらいいいってもんよ。
なんか苦労かけてごめんね。お母ちゃん、今日のご飯何？帰ってからのお楽しみやで。
あいつらちゃんと飯食ってるかな。結局帰る手がかりは見つからないし。
Oh, you gotta look closer.
としたらもうこのまま。
Uh-oh.
すみません。って朝日。
Yeah, that's how she's gonna remember him.
朝日。やっぱりストーカー。足は大丈夫か。ほんとすまん、マラソン選手に。怪我はないか。
How does this weirdo know about this?
なんでうちがマラソンしてるって知ってるんですか？
いや、
足は大丈夫ですから。
やっぱり俺のこと覚えてないんだな。これってあいつの。
Gonna catch up?
あの人、本当にうちのこと心配してくれてました。
He was.
気持ち悪いけど悪い人ではないのかも。
Never mind, he's a weirdo. He's a... Yep. He remembers that part of the dream too.
あいつ、この間の。
Oh god.
ダメだよ。女の子を怖がらせちゃ。
It wasn't on purpose.
やりすぎちゃったかな。構うもんか。今すぐ塩漬けにして警察に突き出してやる。とりあえず塩だ、塩。あ、ちょっと待って、ゆうちゃん。この紐。うちのです。まさかこいつが拾ってくれたのか。すみません。気持ち悪いストーカーさんと勘違いしてしまって。
いや、いいってことよ。
届けてくれてありがとうございました。
No problem. Just don't judo flip me next time, please.
それじゃあ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。
まだ用があるのか。
この間のことも今回のことも怖がらせてしまってすまない。
どうしてそこまで私たちにつきまとう。一体お前は何者なんだ。
信じてもらえないかもしれないが、俺はこことは違う天神神社でお前たちと一緒に暮らしていたんだ。ここは俺を家族として迎え入れてくれた大事な居場所なんだ。
This guy is weird.
だから困ったことがあったら俺にも手伝わせてほしい。飯も作るし掃除も洗濯もする。神社の人手が足りない時は俺も手伝う。
お前、
迷子になった時は俺が必ず見つけ出す。
Are the
悩んでる
memories
ことがあればいつも俺が支えになる。
are the memories actually starting to come back a little bit to
や
them?
りたいことを隠さないで俺にぶつけたらいい。もう二度と元の世界に帰れなくなったとしても俺はこのつながりを絶やしたくない。お前たちの力になりたいんだ。
Were they remembering something there, or was that just...
迷子。どうしましょう。話を聞くだけなら。確かにこの神社に何か思い入れがあるようだ。だが私たちは家族ではない。気持ちはありがたいが他人の手助けは無用だ。どうかお気をつけてお帰りください。
Well, I think he was starting to make some progress there a little bit.
これで終わりなのか。俺たちをつなぐものはもう残って。
ちょっと待って。
Oh, Yai? Is she remembering?
昔君と会ったことあるよね。
Oh, right, that memory.
私のこと覚えてる？
Right, the memory from when they met when she was running away.
もちろんだ。
Shira, he wasn't able to erase that part, wasn't she?
ウリュウ遅いわね。買い出しにどんだけ時間かかってんのよ。ちょっと僕探しに行ってくるよ。心当たりがあるから。なるほど。幼い頃お前が八重を助けたと。そうなんだ。上果くんのおかげで私はこの神社に来ることができたんだよ。
They don't look happy about something.
上果くん。
そうだな。
なんか距離が迫りすぎてません？さっきその人背負い投げしてましたよね。へへへ。そうだっけ。
I forgot.
しかし八重の過去にそんなことが。
お前たちもそうだろ。三人とも血のつながりはなく事情があってこの神社に引き取られることになった。違うか。
ストーカーにしては知りすぎているな。じゃあ上果さんは本当に別の世界でうちらと一緒に生活してたってことなんですね。
さすが巫女さんだ。飲み込みが早くて助かる。
Yeah, they're at least not completely unfamiliar with supernatural stuff.
先ほどは俺を頼ってほしいとか。
So he went back to his old ways.
まあ私たちは炊事も掃除も洗濯も完璧にこなせているからな。
Dude.
正直言ってお前の出る幕はないと思う。
Are you sure about that, Yuna?
どうだこの完璧な大根の皮むき。
30分もかかってるじゃねえか。ったく包丁貸してみろ。
前の手なんか借りなくても。
一人で抱え込みすぎなんだよ。もっとわがままに人を頼ってもいいと思うけどな。
キギ、動画で見たおたみテクニック。はい。
あ、全然叩いてねえぞ。
Just throw it down?
本当お前は不器用なくせにそうやって背伸びするから。
だって
ゆっくりでいいから 自分のペースでやれば必ずできるよ。
Well,
はい。
ここは相変わらず
how is Shirahi gonna react to him
今は結構綺麗だよ。
remaking his connections with the three girls?
しっかり掃除すればいいことあるから。
本当かな。あ、これなくしたと思ってた。
見つかってよかったな。だから掃除サボんじゃねえぞ。
はーい。
どうだ、これで俺が口だけじゃないって分かっただろ。俺はこの神社にとって有益だと思うんだ。だからこれからも神社に通って、それで。
確かに上果てくんがいれば安泰かも。こんなに熱心に思ってくれてますし。確かにお前の誠意は伝わった。
じゃあ
だがやはりここはお前がいていい場所じゃない。
そうか。
Are they saying these things because it's Shirahi's world?
元の世界に戻れるように
Oh, okay.
私たちも協力しよう。
元の世界。
お前が力になるべきなのはお前の世界の私たちだろう。
Even better.
上果てくんにとってそれが一番だって思うしね。大事な紐のお礼にうちもバッチリお手伝いしてあげますよ。でもどうやったら帰れるんでしょう。
Gonna have to ask the gods for that.
してみますか。トラックに引かれてみたら
All right, let's not go too crazy.
天国に行くんじゃないか。トラックに引かれる以外のことでなんか。
Yeah, no isekais, please. We're not in that type of story.
お前ら三人とも愛してるぜ。
Oh God.
少し優しくしたからって調子に乗るな。この変態おせっかいナルシスト異世界人め。
塩はやめろ、塩は。バイ。お前ら今日は本当ありがとな。俺一人だったらきっと今でも何もできないままだ。
安心し
Even he knows how to ask for help now.
だからな。最後まで付き合うさ。またいつでも歓迎するからね。はい、遠慮なく来てください。
それじゃあ。
Oh boy.
白木、どうして。しかもずぶ濡れじゃねえか。
どちら様だ。上果てくんの知り合い。大丈夫ですか。
白木。
どうもすいません。僕の彼氏がお邪魔してしまって。
Well, yep, she is not ready to be a good girl yet. Shirahi's trying to keep that gap as wide as possible between him and the three Amagami sisters. And she got that look in her eyes again where, she's got ill intentions on her mind. And she's not very happy that he's once again trying to rebuild those connections with those girls as well. And that basically removes all doubt now that she is, acutely aware of what she's done. But right now, she does not seem remorseful in the slightest about it either, which is a problem. Not really another way to put it at this point. She is a problem right now. And if she doesn't, snap out of it, I don't think she can really be forgiven for what she's doing. So hopefully she changes her ways real soon. All right. So that was Tying the Knot with the Namagami Sister, episode 22. And we are, or Uryu is living in the new world that Shirahi has made for him. And I mean, it's a world that's basically catered to both his and her desires at this point. Like, obviously, she gets to have him be her boyfriend, and they get to live all this life. They both are still at the little foster home having, all their flirtatious moments. She's a lot more aggressive in this world, too, with trying to vie for his affection because probably she knows the whole situation that she's in and is trying to make sure it doesn't get broken ever. And for Uryu, like the world is basically catered to his desires as well because everything's going right for him. He's like top of his class, like all the other students in his class are praising him. He's basically being given a fast track to Kyoto University for medical school. Like the world that Shirahi has basically made for both of them is perfect, but since he still has his memories, he's still trying to go back to that previous world. That is the real world that he lives in, where he is part of the shrine with the Amagami sisters. And he got a lot closer to that goal of getting back to his old world, or at first he was just trying to like kind of recreate it in his own way by reforming those relationships with the Amagami sisters of this world. But after doing a lot of that, he had to work pretty hard. He had to get judo flipped by Yai and basically just, run, follow Asahi home from her marathon. But after finally, saying a few right things that actually got them to understand that he's being legitimate when he says he's from another world, they basically they were okay to hear him out. And when they did, they learned that, yeah, this guy is actually telling the truth, as bizarre as it sounds. So they ultimately, kind of took him in. It did help a lot because Shirahi, I guess she probably didn't know about the whole situation with Yai knowing him from the past, from way back when he helped her out, like get out of that one like horrible life that she was in when she was basically being forced to do everything her family wanted. And since she wasn't able to erase that memory, that was kind of the catalyst that lets him connect with them once again. And after doing that, they basically all promised that we're going to help you get back to our world. So suddenly, everything's starting to work out a little better until Shirahi basically figured out that he's reforming those connections again. She's trying to put a stop to it. Because unfortunately, she's still being, kind of evil. I mean, it's hard to find another word to describe it. I mean, she's being pretty just bad right now. Like, she knows she's doing something wrong, and she's continuing to do it, even when presented with information that is totally against her. And, I mean, even she deep down has to know what she's doing is messed up, because she wouldn't have that look in her eyes if she thought she was doing something, like, completely honest and reasonable. So, yeah, we'll see what happens next time, because Shirahi's trying to, like, get him away from those girls once again, and we'll see if she's able to do that. And regardless of what happens, we'll see how Uryu reacts to the whole situation next episode. So, looking forward to that, and hopefully we can still have a chance to redeem Shirahi in the end. But with that, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. This has been Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, episode 22, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.